Okay, welcome back to more Fire Emblem Three Houses. I just beat Edelgard with a critical hit. I might still have to face off against the Golden Deer, because, yeah, it said beat both. But at least Edelgard's dead. And we're mostly fully healed. I think we're fully healed, actually. Oh. Seteth needs to be healed. Can you go in that? Nope. I guess I'll put you here. And now they're gonna start going after me.
It's one down.
So might as well go ahead and move her back here. She's the healer. You over here. And you in here.
Guide me well.
Ready when you are.
I move him to kill that one. Who will attack me? That super range thing, and him. And the mage. Yeah, generally they would go after
It's over for me.
the Didao because he's the tank for some reason. But they have to be in a certain proximity to him.
I'm sorry, Ignatz.
Will she still go after him? Okay. Let's see if this helps him.
Don't.
That helped him a little. He got he got 2 attacks.
There's no. Raphael? All talk and no
Didn't know
action.
she'd have 2 attacks.
See you in the eternal
Could
flames.
just have Byleth kill her.
Yeah, that's true. Where is...
What's my strategy?
Don't expect me to go.
It's over.
213 critical.
I thought I.
Why, Scythia?
Guess I'll go ahead and move these two.
What's the plan?
Alright. That's weird.
Who's targeting?
The long range, super long range archer,
Ready when you are.
and then it's targeting her for some reason.
There's no... Raphael. Eventually, I too will fall. See you in the eternal flames.
Because it was kind of good that you put him in front.
Targets me if I put... No, nobody targets me, really? Huh. Congrats. You finally get to die.
So you're actually... Anyway...
Goodbye, God. Or I guess you're gonna run
we had
away.
a chance, but...
Yeah, I remember he would shoot. He's like, I don't want to die. But you know what?
I can't afford to die.
Retreat. People keep fighting.
So... You think you can escape, Edelgard?
I guess Edelgard
Your Highness,
actually
you're
retreated
alive.
to...
We have to retreat to the Great Bridge of Murden.
That woman. We failed to capture her. I will keep pursuing. The rest of you, keep fighting!
I'm so sorry, but we can't do that. I understand how you feel, but the Imperial Army is closing in.
I'll kill all of them. No matter how many hundreds or thousands of them there are!
Wait, oh.
You, what are you doing here? It's too dangerous. Fall back, now!
Nah, she's not wanting to.
She thinks Dimitri
Highness!
killed her brother. That's funny.
You are...
Well, I guess she didn't actually see.
Wait, she thought the one on horseback did?
No, she thought Dimitri did.
Oh. Thank you so much. She didn't get him, right?
What?
She didn't get him, right?
She
Have I caught you
was
off
going
guard,
to try
Your
during this
Highness?
cutscene.
Aww, does it hurt? I bet it hurts real bad, doesn't it? But it's nothing compared to what my brother felt. You will never be forgiven, you know. I will never forgive you. No.
You must be...
You filthy monster. It's time to die!
Dimitri!
Mm-hmm.
Professor! Do it now!
Brother, help me. Violet, do that?
Rodrigue!
Your Highness,
Violet killed the girl,
are you
yes.
safe?
Because
Please tell
Roderick
me
said, do it
It
now.
wasn't in vain.
His punishment... It was mine to bear.
There are no sins or punishments on the battlefield.
No! Don't die!
On
Please, don't die! Father, stepmother, Glenn. They all died and left me behind. Rodrigue, are you to join the ghosts who shadow my every move? This is my fault. I'm the one who killed you, as surely as though I had wielded the blade.
Your Highness, you have one thing terribly wrong. None of them, none of us, died for you. I'm dying for what I believe in, just as they did. Your life is your own. It belongs to no other, living or dead. Live for what you believe in. Dimitri, my boy, you really do look just like His Majesty. What are you saying, Lambert?
I am heading to Dusker, and before you start, nothing you could say would change my mind. You worry too much, my friend. So far, relations with Dusker have been going smoothly, wouldn't you say? You, of all people, should appreciate how critical these negotiations are.
Of course I do, but for the king himself to make the journey, you must admit that it's dangerous. And His Highness is still so young. If the worst should happen...
Even if the worst should happen, he would be okay. He's a smart boy, Rodrigue. Even if he should lose his father, I have no doubt that he will grow to be a good and respectable man.
Lambert.
However, if he ever starts down the wrong path, and I am not here to set him straight, I am trusting you to do so in my stead, old friend. Promise me.
Lambert, my promise.
What do you want?
Where are you going?
It doesn't concern you.
It does.
Get out of my way. No.
You're going to Enbar, aren't you? Do you really think that will appease the dead?
Silence! You have no idea what you're talking about. Death is the end. No matter how much lingering regret a person has, after death, they are powerless. They cannot even wish for revenge, much less seek it out. Hatred, regret. Those burdens fall on the shoulders of those who are left behind. And so I must continue down this path. I already told you as much. It is far too late to stop.
There must be another way.
Do not waste your breath with some nonsense about how I should move on with my life for their sake. That is merely the logic of the living. It's meaningless. Those who died with lingering regret, they will not loose their hold on me so easily. But you seem to have all the answers. So tell me, Professor. Please tell me. How do I silence their desperate pleas? How do I save them? Ever since that day 9 years ago, I have lived only to avenge the fallen. Even my time at the Officers' Academy was also that I could secure my revenge and clear away the regret of the dead. It was the only thing that kept me alive. My only reason to keep moving forward.
You must forgive yourself.
But then who or what should I live for?
Live for what you believe in.
What I believe in? Rodrigue said the same thing. But is it possible? I am a murderous monster. My hands are stained red. Could one such as I truly hope for such a life? As the sole survivor of that day, do I have the right to live for myself? Your hands are so warm. Have they always been?
Part 2. Azure Moon. Harpstring Moon. The King's Triumphant Return. Following the death of Rodrigue, Dimitri begins to question his desire for revenge. His troubled mind turns to the kingdom capital and how he might end the chaos plaguing Fargus once and for all.
Jimena! Jimena!
Friday the 1st.
Our victory at Gronder was certainly a turning point for us. However, Rodrigue's death has been difficult to bear. We've lost considerable military strength and resources.
Is there nowhere to secure more soldiers?
If we split up the soldiers currently defending the monastery, we should have sufficient numbers to invade the Empire. But even then...
Your Highness, you should be resting. Your wounds are still healing.
I am well, I assure you. More importantly, may I have a moment of your time? Thank you. I wish to apologize to all of you. I have led you down this dark path with me, and have caused so much suffering along the way. I cannot tell you how sorry I am for my behavior. There is no apology I could offer that would be sufficient.
And how do you intend to make up for my father's death?
Felix, I realize words alone are not enough to repent, but I fear they are all I have.
I'm not after more empty words. I want you to speak through your actions.
I know that no amount of regret can ever bring back the lives we have lost. I know that well. It is like patching up a tear with a different material. Things can never be as they were. The best I can hope for is to make things whole again. I wish to do the right thing from now on. That is why I have made a decision. I intend to take back the kingdom capital. I wish to save our people. Those who I turned my back on for far too long. To follow my heart and do the right thing. That is the only way I can atone for my sins.
Your Highness. If we can win back Ferdinand, it will give us the advantage in our war against the Empire. As one who has served the royal family for ages, know that your words bring me great joy and pride. That said, I must point out that if we make for Ferdinand, the Emperor's head will slip further out of reach. Can you live with that?
I still hold hatred in my heart for her, and for the ones responsible for the tragedy. That I will carry with me until death. But my life is my own. It belongs to no one else, and it is high time that I started living for what I believe in. I will no longer allow the voices of the dead to bind me. This is something that I must do. No, something that I am choosing to do. I will accomplish my aim, even if it means risking my life to do so.
Understood, Your Highness. So, any objections?
Count me in.
You are correct. We cannot afford to die in vain by recklessly challenging the Empire.
I'm worried about Lady Rhea. But if this is the choice you've made, I support it.
I am at your command, Your Highness. I will follow you anywhere.
My sword is at your service, Your Highness.
I'll help too. The people in Ferdiad need us.
Fine, I'll help you, in my father's stead. But in return, you must win. You know that, don't you, Dimitri?
I do. And I swear on my father's lance that we will prevail.
Then it is decided. It seems this war council has much to discuss. Our next stop is Ferdiad, the kingdom capital, for the future of Fargus.
The certifications. Just checking. Let's see, can you? 33% chance, that's not very likely. $46, still not very likely.
Right.
Get out of my way.
Right.
Cats.
Hi, kitties. Oh, look, there's a dog on the
Yeah. Guess what I noticed, but I can't figure the point of seeing further than... I suppose I... Thanks, Professor.
Fence trees.
I'm getting...
Maybe.
dog on the bench. Just barking.
Mm-hmm. Master Seal. Master Seal.
No.
Silver Sword Plus. Advanced Seal.
Hello.
She didn't want me to look at the Master Seal. Or Silver Sword Plus, I guess.
Hey, you.
Anyway... I was born... Do you think it'll still be cold? You're right.
I didn't know Ash actually had freckles.
Well... Yeah, hi there.
I jerked a little bit.
Professor. Oh. Standing. How in... It is my hope.
Need something? See you again soon.
Really? Well...
Anyway...
Really? Hey, you. Right.
Gilbert.
Gratitude. I am very... This is all... This month... Leave the... Is a tricky bit. I I have a request. I have a request. I have a request. Thank you very much.
Any flowers? Because I have flowers.
Thank you.
Guess it's not any flowers.
Really?
Yeah. Speaking of, I wonder, can we do the S rank yet? Nope.
Okay.
Definitely.
Unbelievable.
And now we're headed to the key.
Oops, that's not what I wanted. Oh well.
Boo!
Definitely.
Okay. Okay. Hey, you. Right, right.
You have my gratitude. This month, leap is a tricky business.
Was it a specific flower that we picked up? I'm confused.
Thank you. This month, leave the negotiations with House. It's a tricky business. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
tried one of every flower, so I have no idea what he's trying to get me to give him.
This month, leave the negotiations a trick.
Unless he wanted the pitcher plant.
Thank you.
Oh, maybe this one.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Didn't realize that that was a flower.
Right.
Anyways, that's it for this episode. See you next time.